Alright, just another day in life and times, guys. Sorry about that debris on the lens. We did clean the lens pretty good. What we're going to do today is a very simple thing. We're going to screw this cap off and we are going to check the air pressure inside of this front shock. And the recommended pressure on these shocks is 60, or no more than 60. I would prefer to be at, I gotta make sure I know where 50 is. These are very tiny numbers. Okay, so we've got 0, 30, 60. So we don't want to be at 60. We want to be somewhere in between 30 and 60. You don't want to put the maximum in. At least I don't want to do that. We are very close. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very close to 60. It's a little under 60. So I'm going to live with it, I guess. I just didn't want it to be over 60. It's a little bit under. So we're going to screw this old boy back on. It's hand tight. Now we're going to do the same thing on this bike. And this should be at 62. Like I said, that was a little under 60. If I had to put a number at it, I'd say 57 or so. Everything is going smooth, guys, like clockwork with these. Remember, we've got 0, 30, 60. So I believe you can see that in that camera when I'm this close. See here, we've got about I'd say 50. I'm gonna put a little bit of air in here. Now it's just under 60. It's just under 60, 55-ish. The maximum pressure is 60. I mean, give it a good little twisteroo. It does take quite a bit for those things to come loose, so you'll most likely see them before they fall off. They have to unscrew quite a ways. So you'll see it down there chattering or anything. I've never had an issue with them. But everything's good. All the tires are holding air really nicely. And, man, sweetness to have the job done. That's one of the things. I did want to check the air inflation on the front shocks. And this is something that comes with us. I don't carry it in this pack, but I'm going to put it in here for right now. It's something that's going to be in the Jeep. You know what I'm saying? You do take it with you. You can add air to your tires with that. But like I said, I do carry a compressor, but you should also have that because you can pump air into your tire, enough air into your tire to possibly drive a couple miles and then put air in again. If you have a hole in your tire, that is, you know what I'm saying? But everything's a go. It's nice to be done with that. Oh, we did. Every time I went to the car wash, water would leak into my foot bay on the driver's side here. So every time it's like, holy shit. So I did run wires through the firewall, and I did patch that hole. So we did that the other day too. I do need to test it, because if it's still leaking, when I go to the car wash, I'll test it. But I also want to test my patch job. It could be leaking from somewhere else. I personally think that it's leaking from somewhere else. And if it is, that's a warranty issue. So, but one thing you got to do is you got to make sure that yours isn't leaking. Because if you take it in for a warranty on a leak, they can say, oh, it was your patch job that was leaking. So you need to thoroughly check that. I will actually put a small hose on it and just keep running water over it to see if it leaks. I should be doing that right now. I'm trying to decide if I have to back it out of the garage, of course, to do that. Let me see what time it is. I just got some really good medical insurance today, so my medical insurance, everything is covered, so it's kind of cool. You know, I picked up some supplemental insurance, so to speak. So you have insurance on top of insurance. Good way to go. We haven't tied that off yet. God damn, dogs are in my way. We've got to move the dogs. I really do want to test this son of a gun to see if it leaks. I really don't have to test it. The car wash does it for me. Maybe I should just take it to the car wash. I take that back. I do want to test it, because if it's my hole that's still leaking, I gotta know that. Like I said, if you take it in for warranty work and they find out that your hole is the one that's leaking, then you're going to be charged for it. It's not covered under warranty. But when you drop it off for warranty work, if there is a hole, this goes inside of here. If there is a hole, when they fix it, they can't charge you for it. But because when you drop it off, you're going to say, hey, listen, I patched this hole and I know it doesn't leak because I tested it. So it could, to me, it seems like it's got to be leaking from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go through the car wash and it's done, there's a little puddle down on my floor mat. Not a big puddle, but you don't want that leaking like that. So we got to find out where that is. And like I said, I patched my hole. Oh, fucking dog is in the way, man. I got to make his chain shorter. He's too close to my tire when I back out. I can't be fucking around with that. So we'll make his chain even shorter. There. That way he can't get. Come here. Yeah, see, I can back out and I don't have to worry about him fucking getting underneath the tires. Okay, we're gonna back this beast out. Let's take a look at the, yep, trickle charger's working like a charm. It's a solid green, color. And that's a good. The Jeep, of course, is scheduled to go into the Jeep is scheduled. I'm going to paint this right here too. I got paint marks on this carpet. This is where the block goes when you have the bike thing on the back. Okay, let me fire up this beast and we'll do the water test for you. We're going to take you right along with us. Hopefully I can. Yeah, this goes into the shop here very soon. It gets leveled out. Now, when we do this test, we're not going to full blow out, blow out a bunch of water. It's just going to be a little tiny trickle of water, and I want to see if my patch job leaks. I'll show you. It's white. You can probably see it right there. That's where I ran the wires through for the refrigerator. And then this is for the USB port. So let's see if it leaks. We're not gonna like blast water at it. I don't want to get my engine bay all fucking soaked. I think that should do it. Oh, son of a bitch. You see the water? Okay, it's still leaking. Fuck. I'm gonna have to get a different adhesive and put more adhesive there. Lucky I tested it. Because they would have charged me for it. It wouldn't have been a warranty thing. So it is leaking from there. You see the leak? But you know what's amazing is that water actually gets to that point with the hood down and everything. It's mind-boggling. But we will check it. I mean, that's spraying water directly on it, gentlemen. Come on. We will, if it doesn't leak at the car wash, I'm good with it. But I will get another tube of sealant, and we will rework that whole area with more sealant. So I am fucking, to be honest with you, I am shocked that it leaks. Fucking fuck. Here, let's mop up that water. But that's basically exactly how it leaks. It definitely drips back here like it's doing and comes down inside the cab. So, all right, well, like I said, we will get more sealant, and I will, you know, get a. That's where these tubes come into play. The tubes for the green slime. You can use one of those and get it, squirt it down in there much better than just the tube. You need to have an extension on it. So we will get more sealant and fix that. The test now is when we go to the car wash. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. This video is done.